Unlock your financial future today. Welcome to this explainer. We're going to dive right into exactly how pulling your free credit report literally holds the key to your financial health. Because, this isn't just about some boring numbers on a page. It's about taking total control of your financial destiny. And we'll show you how to grab this critical information completely for free. Let's get into it.
So let me ask you, do you actually know your credit status right now? Like right this second? It's absolutely a critical question, and I want you to really think about it. Why? Because this single document heavily dictates your everyday life. We're talking about your ability to buy a home, land a new job, rent an apartment, or even score an auto loan with a decent interest rate. If you don't know what's in your credit history, well, you're essentially flying blind financially.
And the Federal Trade Commission actually hit the nail on the head here. They point out that creditors, insurers, some employers, and other businesses use this report to decide if they even want to do business with you. Just think about that. Mistakes on this report can unfairly jack up how much you pay to borrow money or literally derail your major life plans, like finally buying that dream home. All right, here is our game plan for today. 1. The key to financial health. 2. Finding the real free site. 3. Steps to get your report. 4. Spotting errors and scams. 5. How to dispute mistakes. And 6. Protecting your credit future. We're doing a full step-by-step breakdown. Section 1. The key to financial health. Understanding your credit report. So a credit report is essentially your financial report card. It's highly detailed, but actually pretty straightforward. It tracks exactly how many credit cards and loans you've got open. It keeps a close eye on your payment history, so are you paying bills on time or are you missing those due dates? It even documents if any of your debts have gone unpaid for so long that they've been kicked over to collections. Getting a handle on these metrics is really the first practical step for maintaining a good credit score, because as we said, this data directly dictates your financial opportunities. Moving on to Section 2. Finding the real free site and avoiding the imposters. Okay, there is a massive difference between the real deal and the fakes out there. The official, federally authorized, 100% truly free site is AnnualCreditReport.com. But if you just do a quick web search, you are definitely going to bump into imposter sites. You know the ones. They've got those snappy jingles and claim to be totally free. But in reality, as the Washington State Attorney General warns, these fakes often trap you into a $14.95 monthly subscription just for credit monitoring. Or worse, they scrape up your personal info to sell for targeted ads. AnnualCreditReport.com is literally the only one authorized by the government to give you your reports from Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion with zero strings attached. Which brings us to a huge, absolutely crucial point. Never, ever enter your credit card number to get your free annual credit report. If a website asks for your payment info to unlock your so-called free report, you're in the wrong place, period. That is a massive red flag. Do yourself a favor. Close the browser tab and walk away immediately. All right, Section 3, Steps to Get Your Reports. Let's navigate AnnualCreditReport.com. Now, here is some genuinely great news. Thanks to a permanent extension of a COVID-19 relief program, you can now check your report from all 3 major bureaus for free once a week. That's right, weekly. So here's your step-by-step game plan. Step 1. Request it online at AnnualCreditReport.com. You'll just need to have your social security number and a few personal ID details handy for a quick security check, and boom, immediate access. Step 2. Not a fan of the internet? No problem. You can call their automated phone system at 1-877-322-8228. Breeze through a little voice verification, and they'll mail it out to you within 15 days. Step 3. You can always kick it old school. Download a request form, fill it out super accurately, and mail it to their processing center in Atlanta, Georgia. Just like the phone option, expected in your mailbox in about 15 days. Which leads us to Section 4, Spotting Errors and Scams. Here is what to look for. Once you have that report in front of you, you've kind of got to put on your detective hat. Keep your eyes peeled for any unrecognized accounts or weird credit cards. Double-check for late payments that you know for a fact you actually paid on time. And most importantly, you're hunting for major red flags of identity theft. We're talking fraudulent utility bills or medical accounts mysteriously opened in your name. Seriously, identity thieves will sometimes use your name for their health insurance or open up a gas account, and when they ghost the bill, your credit takes the massive hit.
But what if the info on your report is totally accurate? It's just, well, not very good. Don't panic, but keep this timeline in mind. Legitimate negative information, like an actual late payment or a bill that rightfully went to collections, can legally hang around on your report for up to 7 years. Bankruptcies, those can stick around for up to 10 years. So it doesn't last forever, but it definitely highlights exactly why managing your credit effectively is absolutely crucial for your long-term stability.
Section 5. How to dispute mistakes and fixing your credit.
If you do spot a mistake, remember this: you have rights. By law, both the credit bureau and the business that supplied the bogus info are required to fix it, completely for free. To dispute it, you're going to want to send a written letter by certified mail. And here's your quick checklist for that letter. First, include your complete name and address. Second, detail every specific mistake and explain exactly why it's wrong. Third, attach copies, never the originals, just copies of your supporting documents, like bank statements. And finally, include a copy of the credit report itself with the mistakes visibly circled.
And this all leads to a super empowering fact: the number 30. Once that credit bureau receives your dispute letter, the clock starts ticking. They have exactly 30 days to investigate the issue. They'll pass your evidence right over to the business that reported the error. And if that business realizes, oops, we messed up, they have to notify all 3 nationwide bureaus to correct your file. Plus, you get all the final results right back to you in writing. Moving into our final section, Section 6, protecting your credit future for long-term financial health.
Look, successfully managing your credit isn't a one-and-done thing. It's a lifelong habit. If you want to cover that the errors on your report aren't just some innocent clerical typos, but actually the result of identity theft or a targeted scam, you need to act fast. Report identity theft straight to the FTC at identitytheft.gov so you can get a personalized recovery plan. Or, if you've spotted a shady business practice or scam, head over to reportfraud.ftc.gov. Staying vigilant here is literally what protects your financial identity for years to come.
So, I want to leave you with one final thought, and it's a big one. Will you step up, unlock your financial future, and check your credit report this week? Now that you know you have free weekly access through AnnualCreditReport.com, there is absolutely no reason to stay in the dark. Knowing exactly what's on that report gives you massive power over your financial decisions. So don't wait around. Take advantage of it today.
And just a quick note before we wrap up, please remember that this explainer is meant purely for educational purposes to help you understand the source material. It shouldn't take the place of professional financial advice tailored to your own unique individual situation. Thanks so much for joining me on this deep dive.